Oh, it's the Beer Garden by Sega. Moo? What? Oh, it's Mantar!
What in the world is that noise? Is that the Mantar mating call or something?
Welcome back to the Flophouse, where we always make you rock hard. And you know what doesn't make me rock hard? This version of Golden Axe, which, if I recall, is cited as one of the worst remakes of all time. For good reason. If you've never seen it, when you see it, you'll be like, oh, right, gotcha. So this is part of the Sega Ages line from like 2002, 2003, something like that. It was when Sega just decided to remake, remaster, and port a bunch of older 90s games onto the PS2 for some reason. You know, their biggest competitor. So, yeah, that's basically it. Hey, if you remember when I played Last Bronx a while back, was the PS2 version of that. I also played the Die Hard arcade port. I think it was just Dynamite Decca there, but... Did they retain the Die Hard license? I don't even remember. We can't understand this anyway, so... It's the Golden Axe. It's so golden, it's so axe. Wow, that is a really impressive snake texture. Not so much Death Adder here. That's a simple-ass Death Adder. He loves his tattoos, though. Lots of fart flames. That was kind of intimidating. Death Adder enjoys his alternative lifestyle. Alright. Little blood splatter. Not too much, though. Can't be too violent. So yeah, we'll see how long I can stomach this. Because I've seen screenshots of this game. Maybe a video or two. I've never played it. And, you know, you're going to understand why. Okay. Anything in options, I'm wondering? No, oops, pressed the wrong button there. That's fine, that's cool even, I like that. Anyway. Sound test, that's it. Alright, I'm pressing the play button now. We got Axe Battler, Tyrus, she doesn't look too bad. And Gilius Thunder. More like Gilius Crackhead, what's up with that? Dude, chill. Okay, we'll take Axe Battler, but he's a massive liar and I don't like him. Because why is his name Axe Battler? Doesn't have an axe. You figure that one out. I can't. No one can. Look at this game. This is an officially licensed Sega published game. I don't know what they're thinking. I guess there was no other... Ow. Bad start. I guess what other alternatives did they have? It's not like HD pixel art was like a thing yet. But still, this is very simple 2000s-esque, is it not? It might even be, for all I know. I think maybe it was Sega's attempt to get their own... simple 2000s line, because it really strikes me as that. This could have just been called like a Green Sword in a simple 2000s PlayStation 2 release. No one would have batted an eye. What the? Yo, let's go. That was amazing. / the worst thing I've seen. That was so bad. All right, thank you, little elf guy. Gnome, maybe gnome, probably. I don't think it's an elf. I think that's wrong. I'm sorry for misracing you, little dwarf guy. Not dwarf. Whoops. And so that's the magic button. I didn't know that that particular button on my authentic PS2 pad would activate that so quickly. But we have our levels of magic, as is the Golden Axe way. You guys have to keep getting more vials for that. Meat, chicken, apple. That'd be weird in Tekken Force if you could actually pick up... Ow! What's this chicken sperm doing to me? This chicken shrimp. Hate this. Ah! I have no answer to this! Ugh. Get out of here! But you are now my chicken shrimp sperm. Sorry, it really looks like all of it. More shrimp than anything else. It's not a cool... I already lost it. It's not a cool beast to ride. You know, in the traditional beast riding style. If I was a Golden Axe adventurer, and Lord knows I will be when I grow up, if I saw that particular creature, I'll be like, yeah, I know I'm good. I'll leave you alone. Just let you do your thing. Let you vibe by yourself. I'll wait for something else. Jesus. Okay. Alright. So all I really seem to have is attack, jump, magic button. I can dash though, so that is a thing. Should have commented on that earlier. Magic! Take this small smattering of rocks! So level 1 magic is not that impressive, sadly. Hopefully when I die I can take Tyrus or Gilius Crackhead. I can see some different spells. Because if memory serves, at least in the first Golden Axe, that's how the magic system works, essentially. Like, I think it's Axe Battler's all earth-based, Tyrus is flame-based, and Gilius is like electricity or whatever, lightning. You know, that type of stuff. Which is weird, because you'd think they'd have like 4 characters, and then they could have all 4 elemental attacks for the first Golden Axe, right? That'd make sense. You know, just have one of them be wind. Why not? Oh, okay. There's no boss. I didn't clear that stage at all. There were tons of enemies still swarming around there. I don't know about that. Cutscenes. The Night Stalker stalks his prey. Tyrus just staring at a magic file going, what is magic? What the hell is that? Why is it a Muppet? Like, it's a Fraggle Rock creature. Oh! Axe Battler's like, please stop grabbing my asshole balls. What? Okay, that's what the gnomes look like? They got weird Fraggle Rock faces? I thought they were just little guys. I mean, he's a little guy, but... Same music, huh? Same music, you can see the seams in the ground, and to be fair, that's probably masked quite a bit by CRT televisions and whatnot. And just the inherent lying nature of CRTs and low-resolution games. They mask their imperfections. We didn't know. We didn't know. We were all fooled. This is so rough to play. See, here's the problem, right? I'm sure it comes through. If it hasn't come through yet, it will by, like, you know, another couple more minutes into the video, however how long I decide to keep playing this, is that nothing here, like, it's a little buggy with the throwing. There are a lot of invisible walls, obviously. It's a little buggy with the throwing and stuff, but nothing here is, like, broken or bad. It doesn't feel like the worst thing in the world to play, but as we can see, it's just so boring. And without the pixel art, it loses something, right? It loses some charm, some simplicity, a yearning for yesteryear. I don't know. Right now, I'm feeling like if I had a choice between playing this and Beast Rider, I would go Beast Rider. I would ride those beasts all night. Oh, speaking of which, Long Mean, terrible names. Oh no, that's mine. I want the chicken shrimp. There you go. It's a very uncomfortable looking creature. Why can't I get like a little dragon or like the mantis? You know, I don't know if there's if I really know enough about Golden Axe. All I know is that Beast Rider's bad, but not the worst. This seems like it's the worst, and the best is Return of Death Adder. Everyone celebrated the return of Death Adder. They're like, yeah, he's back! We can have fun again! Which is not the best thing to be saying about like an evil despot. You know, evil dictator. But that's like one of my favorite beat 'em ups there. I don't know how I'd ever make a video about my favorite beat 'em ups, like how I'd organize that. What the? Aw, these two dudes. I think these are called like Strong Bads. Strong Bad 1 and Strong Bad 2.
Oh, yeah. Check out all our majesty.
They couldn't even Oh, put her back in. She's not done yet. All right, guys, are we going to be fighting here? They can't even afford voice acting. That's rough, buddy. Okay, let's see how a boss fight actually goes. Yeah, their name's okay. They're not Strong Bad, but it's bad and bad. Double bads. Okay, level 3 is not too weak looking. At least those were like pillars. Oh, wow. Okay, they actually take quite a bit of damage. I mean, they're taking a lot of damage. Okay, one's already down. I was worried this was going to be a slog. Yeah. Take a few pebbles. Take some pebbles. I could go for some fruity pebbles. I can tell you that for free. Oof. I rarely see that in stores around here. I don't know. Maybe it's poison. I wouldn't trust anything the Flintstones hawk, except for the chewable morphine. Anyway. All right. That wasn't the worst. Again, the cutscenes are there. I guess that's nice. It's sort of the only new thing. But then again, I think that might have been in the original arcade version, just not with the camera cuts. Because of the 3D nature and whatever. Look at this fucking stage, man. Oh, okay. I got a little slide that misses many people. That's cool. At least there's a few little moves there. Something, but it's not a lot. Like, why even really remake this, really? At least in this day and age. And by saying this day and age, I mean... why I go into the throw animation? Nothing happening! Axe Battler, you're more of a seasoned vet than that. Anyway. Like, well, what is the thought process? If they had updated the game with, like, more mechanics and stuff and, like, made it look really cool, like, okay, fine. But it's like, no, let's stick to the original thing. Well, then just re-release a compilation. I'm sure they did. Sega, very good. Sega's the master of that, doing that, really. The amount of Genocide compilations that we had throughout all the different systems and all the different years and all the different digital stores, like, it's insane. They probably re-release games more than anybody else. Outside of possibly Nintendo, but even then, like, Nintendo only released it on Nintendo systems. Hey, finally got a cool dragon. Oh, I got my ass kicked. Great. No, get off there! That's mine! I own him! Take this! Just throwing little rocks like Cody, like, ha-ha! Alright, oh my... So the problem with this little guy, he's trying his best, but this flame breath takes forever to fully complete. Oh no. Alright, we're burning it. No. It's gonna say we're burning it in the countryside. Those are literally thatched roof cottages. So you know what's up. If memory serves, and again, sometimes it... what? He missed him by a mile! Rustling's still real to me. What? Oh my... Tyrus is just taking it no problem. Axe Battler. He's fucking soft. Oh. He really wishes there was a hole in the ground where some dwarf women can pop out of. And that's the rumor that I'm hearing, that dwarves just spring out of holes in the ground. Little hairy women. Sorry, I watched Lord of the Rings last week again. Alright, now what? Yay! Oh, Dragon Chan. Oh my god, it's the first good beast! Because that's an actual fast attack. It's not doing the most damage you'd expect since, you know, you're being burnt by dragon fire, but I'll take... No, I want him. I'm calling him Jeffrey. Jeff the Land Dragon. Please. Please die. Okay, everyone. Cool. You. Good, 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 good. All right, all right, all right. Oh. I found the bathroom. Let's go. Make up your story as appropriate. Whatever. Let's just go this way. That's all that cutscene was, I suppose. Is this the end of Axe Battler? Maybe. Only 6 credits left. I don't care if I'm finishing the game or not. When those 6 credits are done, I am also done. You can't stop me. Oh, it's the Beer Garden by Sega. Moo? What? Oh, it's Mantar! What is that? Some type of Mantar mating call or something? What is this thing's name? Minotauros. Okay. That kind of sounds like a Greek restaurant, but cool. Take this, Minotauros. Oh my god, it does such piddly damage, which makes sense. It's level 1. As a barbarian of an axe battling variety, I don't like. Oh my god, I don't like barbarians using magic. I always defer to Conan or Conan, whichever you prefer. That they don't like it. They're. And I will say though, the fact that he has earth-based is at least somewhat appropriate. Like I could see that sort of working. Like they're okay, fine, I'll use this, but really it's a coward's way out. All right, line up my shot. I took it. He's dead. The bosses are. I was about to say not a joke. No, they're an absolute joke. Actually, I'm still laughing at them. All right, and there's only been 2. The hell? Where the hell am I now? This could. Oh, here they are! Oh, play the music! Thank you. Are we on a giant bird? Birdie? I think we are. If that wing is any indication. Why is its back all shaved? That's a concerning texture. And why were skeletons buried in it? Why? Yeah, it is a giant bird. It's a fucking colossus. Take this. Alright, those are proper boulders. Okay, how much damage does this actually do? Half. Not too bad, but not the best either. Alright, 1 magic and then like 1 small combo. That's about all I'm getting there. Speaking of Golden Axe, because, you know, I'm playing it, I don't think there's enough in it for a video, but I still have that Golden Axe, that canceled Golden Axe game, that Sega, you know, big ups to them for actually doing this, for re-releasing. It was on Steam, just as a little, like, gag. It was free. I think it's like Golden Axe Reaxed or Resurrected, or it's got some sort of funny name. And that thing was kind of decent, actually. You know, like in terms of Beast Rider or that canceled Golden Axe game, which is just 2.5D, and had some kind of interesting but subtle mechanics. I'd much rather they had released that original version. Stand here and watch this. By the way, if it hasn't been apparent, it doesn't seem to be using a live system. It seems to be using like a credit system only. So it doesn't seem like I can take Tyrus or Gilius Crackhead, which is pretty disappointing. I think if there's going to be anything that would change with the original game is to let you be able to select different characters. So we're just stuck with axe battling. No boss again. We're on a giant fucking enemy crab eagle. And we don't... Oh, there he is! Oh, please look at me, notice me! No, alright. It'd be cool if his eye followed the action, you know? But yeah, okay, just 2 random bosses, 2 levels with no bosses. You can see how early this is in the beat 'em up timeline. But why couldn't they put some bosses for this re-release? Just make up a big dumb enemy. It doesn't have to be anything super special, but something. You know, I'm a big fan of that. You know, you should be rewarded with some. What the shit was that? Some special effect or a sword slash went nuts there. I don't know if you want to rewind that or whatever, but that looked pretty crazy for about 1 second. Anyway, I don't have any more credits, but it still stinks that it doesn't allow you to select other characters upon death. It should be 3 to 5 lives. Once they're dead, then you have to use a credit / continue, and then once you do that, you'd be able to select a different character. That's just always the way it should be. You know, there's no deviation to that unless there's no other playable characters. Fine. I mean, we even one up that with the takeover, because there was that extra mode that let you swap characters whenever you wanted, like almost tag like, not quite, but close enough that you could swap them in with the push of a button. I always thought that was a cool feature. Might see more of that in the future someday, hopefully. But for now, Golden Axe. Sega ages. Whoops. Pressed the wrong button there. Ugh. It's barely worth doing, but I'm just doing it because it's like, here, look, there's something different, slightly different. Please enjoy. Alright. There's so much brown. Did you have enough brown in this stage? Like, I'm sure the original environment looked somewhat similar, but, you know, there's no harm in sprucing it up a little bit. I know you guys probably didn't have a whole ton of budget here. You probably had very little. You probably had to pay Sega to remake this for you, the developers. The employees had to pay Sega. It's so much anti-budget. Ugh, what am I even doing? Yes, take the wrath of the mighty. Just dust at that point. Not even really doing anything. Oh my god, how many credits is that? 2. Woo. That is still the most hilarious throwing animation. It just looks like everyone's deciding, like, yeah, let's just do a T-pose together. Maybe we cobbled something together like that. It'll look somewhat like a throw. Oh my god, chicken sperm's back. Shrimp. Sorry. Oh, did I just get juggled? Get off my chicken! Please. Ugh. And it looks like its eye is closed. It's gone. It's barely here. It's disassociating itself from everything that's happening, which is like, you know, valid. Okay. Just tail whip. Just shake it to the max. Dun, 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 dun. Shake it to the max. Alright. I didn't even need that. So good. I'm almost out of credits. Even if there is a boss at the end of this, will we even make it to it? I don't know, we shall see. Just pressing the button out of habit now. Like, I guess it's helpful that if there's multiple characters on screen at all, since it's just like a screen clear, it does damage to all of them, even though if it's not a lot. But I'll take it. And it's like, they really didn't think, oh, we don't even add one new mechanic to it. Like, not a defensive block or a parry. Oh, God. I probably shouldn't have said that, because what if some Golden Axe fans come at me and say, you idiot, don't you remember Golden Axe 1 as like a parry mechanic, exactly what you asked for? No, I didn't. I was never impressed with like the first 2. It was a friend of mine that had a Genesis. They either bought or rented 3 Golden Axe 3. And when I saw that, I was like, okay, this looks pretty cool. And then, like, I feel like the franchise just kind of went away for a bit. And then when I saw Return of Death Adder, and to a lesser extent the Duel, like the fighting game, I thought that looked cool. You know, there's enough there. So there's Golden Axe 1, 2, 3. this remake, the fighting game, Return of Death Adder. I'm surprised that Sega didn't have that horrible studio make a GBA remake of Golden Axe. They already ruined Shinobi and Altered Beast. Why not Golden Axe? Anyway, and then Beast Rider, then the cancel game. If I play the first two a bunch again, and probably the third one a little bit, oh my god, there are bosses! Bitter and Bitter 2. Ugh, it's terrible. They should be called Bitter and Salty. Or something like that, right? It's okay. Well, look, it's not all gonna be gold here. Okay. Ah! This is a good team you guys got. They're just clonking into. These look like extras from a random chapter of Berserk. You know, this one guy, these two guys come out like, oh, this little guts guy can never defeat us. It's very that. These are probably the toughest bosses so far, sadly. Oh! Well, that's it. That's the end of the video. That's Golden Axe for the PS2. It is absolutely not in stores now and never should be. That is definitively the worst Golden Axe game I've ever played. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see anything else from this franchise in the future. And until then, I will see you in the Flophouse.